In the middle of the Cold War, two monkey superpowers looked at the sky and decided the jungle wasn't big enough anymore. So they raced into space, not calmly, not wisely, but with panic, pride, and banana-powered rockets. This is the unbelievable story of how monkeys fought to put the first banana on the moon, and how that race changed history forever. And trust me, if you think you know who won, you don't. Chapter 1. The Jungle Looks Up. The monkey Cold War had reached a boiling point. Bananas were stockpiled. Propaganda filled the trees. Everybody thought the other side would start the next big crisis. Then, something unexpected happened. The United Banana Republic launched a small satellite called Beep 1, a metal coconut with an antenna. All it did was say, beep, that's it. But that beep echoed across the entire jungle. UBR newspapers screamed, "We are the masters of the sky." A UBR scientist celebrated. UBR leaders posed dramatically for photos. UBR citizens stood outside pointing at the sky, pretending they could see something. But in the United Socialist Simian Union, panic. Real panic. Because the USSU suddenly realized something terrifying. If UBR could send a satellite into space, maybe they could drop bananas from space too. Weaponized bananas. And so the USSU made a decision that would change everything. If UBR could launch a satellite, they would launch a monkey. Chapter 2. The First Space Monkey. USSU generals held an emergency meeting. "We must send the first monkey to space. Find the smartest, strongest, bravest candidate." Hours later, they returned with a confused monkey named Gorbo, who thought he had arrived for a job interview. Gorbo was placed in a tiny metal pod. Scientists strapped him in. They gave him 2 bananas and a motivational speech he absolutely did not understand. The rocket counted down. 3, 2, 1, boom! The USSU had officially launched the first monkey into space. And amazingly, Gorbo survived. He didn't enjoy it, but he survived. The USSU celebrated wildly. They printed posters, they made stamps, they even built a Gorbo statue, which Gorbo was not paid for. Meanwhile, UBR was furious. Their leaders looked at the sky and said, "If they sent a monkey, we must send a better monkey." Chapter 3. Project Banana Agate. UBR created the most ambitious space program in monkey history, Project Banana X. The goal: send a monkey into orbit, bring him back alive, and give him a banana on TV to prove it. Their chosen astronaut was Mork, a monkey known for curiosity, bravery, and an ability to eat 12 bananas in under a minute. Engineers built a capsule around him. They installed cameras, sensors, banana dispensing tubes, everything. On launch day, UBR leaders gathered at the rocket. Cameras flashed, crowds cheered. The rocket lifted off, slowly and shaking, almost sideways, but it lifted. For the first time ever, a monkey orbited the Earth and returned safely. UBR announced, "We have the technology, we have the power, we have Mork." The Cold War had officially moved into space. But little did they know, the real battle hadn't even started yet. Chapter 4. F-13. The race to the moon begins. Both sides now had one goal: be the first to land on the moon. For the USSU, it became a matter of pride. For the UBR, it became a matter of national ego. For the monkeys building the rockets, it became a matter of, "Please stop yelling at us." New rockets were tested. Some succeeded. Many exploded. One launched sideways and hit a banana farm. That one is never talked about. The jungle watched in suspense. 2 nations, 1 moon, infinite chaos, and the next phase of the race would push both sides to their limits. Because the first monkey who actually reached the moon was not the monkey anyone expected. Chapter 5. Operation Banana Orbit. With the moon race heating up, both nations went into overdrive. The USSU launched Korolev 3, a powerful rocket designed by the legendary engineer Korlov, who drank 6 cups of banana tea every morning and yelled at anyone who said, maybe we should test this first. UBR responded with Banana X. Mark II, a sleeker rocket covered in inspirational stickers like Believe in yourself, reach for the sky, and please don't explode. Both rockets reached orbit. Both missions succeeded. Both sides claimed victory, and the jungle grew tense. Because reaching orbit was one thing, landing on the moon, that was the real prize, and both sides were about to discover that getting to the moon was hard, but landing on it was much harder. Chapter 6. The first attempt. The USU tried first. Korlov unveiled his masterpiece, Moonpod 1, a tiny lunar capsule powered by science, passion, and what suspiciously looked like duct tape. Their chosen pilot, a monkey named Yuri the Furry. The plan was simple: go up, land, wave flag, return home. What actually happened? The rocket launched perfectly, entered lunar orbit, but on descent, Yuri accidentally pressed the wrong button. Instead of landing thrusters, he pressed banana snack dispenser. Moonpod 1 spun out of control. It crash-landed gently on the moon's surface, but upside down. Yuri survived. He took pictures, he radioed home. He complained the moon was too dusty. But because the landing wasn't upright, USSU propaganda couldn't claim a perfect victory. They needed a cleaner success. Meanwhile, in the UBR, they smelled opportunity. Chapter 7, the Mork mission. Meet Mork again. UBR's favorite astronaut, smart, brave, aggressively allergic to moon dust. UBR scientists briefed him, "You must land on the moon and plant the first banana. The entire world is watching." Mork nodded with confidence, even though he absolutely did not understand orbital mechanics. His rocket launched flawlessly, entered orbit, began the descent. Inside the capsule, Mork's heart rate skyrocketed. He gripped the controls. He stared at the moon growing larger beneath him. Steady, steady. Then, boom, a small jolt, dust everywhere. Silence. Mork had landed. Not perfectly, not gracefully, but upright. He opened the hatch, looked at the gray, empty landscape, and stepped out slowly, carefully. For the first time, a monkey walked on the moon. He planted the banana flag. He looked at the camera. He said the now famous line, "One small appeal for monkey, one giant leap for monkeykind." UBR erupted in celebration, parties everywhere, banana-themed fireworks, a giant parade. They had beaten the USSU, or so they thought, because the USSU was about to reveal a shocking secret. Chapter 8. The Secret USSU Mission. 1 week after Mork's moonwalk, the USSU held a sudden press conference. A general walked to the podium. He tapped the microphone, he cleared his throat, and he said, "We actually landed first." Gasps across the jungle. He explained that Yuri the Furry's upside-down landing technically reached the moon days earlier. But because the capsule was inverted, he said, Yuri could not plant the flag, he could only sit there. And then they showed the photos. Yuri waving sadly from an upside-down capsule half buried in moon dust. UBR laughed for months. USSU pretended not to hear them, but history had made its choice. The first monkey to walk on the moon was Mork. The first monkey to crash land upside down was Yuri. Both legacies were legendary. Chapter 9. The Aftermath. After the moon mission, something unexpected happened. The competition cooled, tensions fell. The two monkey nations began to talk, share ideas, exchange banana bread recipes. For a brief moment, monkeys everywhere felt united by the wonder of space. Rockets got safer, science improved, banana technology advanced at incredible speed. The monkey space race had pushed both sides to invent things no one thought possible. And although the jungle had been divided, for the first time in decades, monkeys were looking in the same direction. Upward. Chapter 10. What the Race Taught Us. The monkey space race was many things: chaotic, absurd, dangerous, historic. But above all, it proved one simple truth. When monkeys compete over banana, they do ridiculous things. But when monkeys look up together, they reach places they never thought possible, even the moon. And that, Edie, is the story of the monkey space race, at a race of genius, failure, bravery, and bananas. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure to subscribe, because Chunky's next adventure is even crazier.